first, let's start off, Denise. Just state your first name, and if you want, how old you are.
I'm Denise, and I am 64 years old.
Where are you from?
Well, originally I was from Minnesota, born and raised there, but I've been on the southwest corner of the United States, like Phoenix, Arizona now. I've been to there and Nevada, and there for the last 14 years or so.
Okay. What brought you to Ghana?
I've always wanted to come to Africa. It's been a lifelong endeavor for me. It's that bucket list trip that
Yeah.
I just wanted, period. And every time that I try to come to Africa, there was some kind of obstacle that got in the way.
Right.
And I guess I shouldn't say obstacle. It was just a challenge to get over here. Life got in the way. So I finally made it. And I do feel like this is my coming home, really. I've
Feel like
always
home
felt
here?
about Mother Africa is Mother Africa. Always.
How has your spirit been here? How do you feel on a daily basis? You know?
I'm very spiritual to begin with, and so I have been feeling very calm. But when I went to one dungeon, the Cape Coast dungeons, that affected me. It will affect you if you just sit and meditate and wait. It yeah, it that part was kind of hard because I know that that was the worst that could have been done to a black man, but it still goes on today, and that's all. I can just
Yeah.
I feel that way.
Yeah.
That was hard.
What are some of the pros and cons you like about Ghana? Because every place has pros and cons.
Right. Simple life. They live a simple life, and they're hustling. Is how I call it.
Yeah.
They have learned to use their economy uh, and live, but it's a simple kind of economy. It's like so it's different than the United States. I'm entitled in the United States because there I know I got a hot water shower or whatever. So when you come to Ghana, you got to be able to par it down to absolute, unless you're going to be in a big, rich
Right. Accra.
Accra or Western hotel
Yeah.
that, you're used to, but then you're not going to see and get the feeling of the people
Of the real
to
Ghana.
watch them get up at 5:30 in the morning and set up the shops on the side of the road, to just watch it slowly grow through the day. The bustle and hustle and bustle of their economy is just amazing to me how they do it. And it's all by foot or by car. Yeah, or by head, on the top of your head.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Do you plan on, and do you recommend anyone ever leaving the states, the United States, and coming to live in Ghana?
I can't really speak for everybody else, but I feel like I could leave there and come here and live, yes. Everybody's going to have to come to visit. I think people should for sure come to visit and see what it feels like. But I'm not sure all of us back home would be able to adjust to
Not
this.
for everyone.
Not for everyone. I do not believe that people that I know that are African American, I do not believe some of them could do
Too
that.
bougie.
Yeah, something like that. But they'd probably have a hard time with the fact that sometimes your water ain't hot when you take a shower at a place that you're staying. Um, but it's all right. I mean, if you can live like that, or if you can go through hardships
Yeah.
like that, you're okay then. Come on and live. And God,
Yeah. Do you plan on ever living in Ghana?
I do. I do. Kind of happened to me by a blessing, so I have to complete a project that I'm doing here now. And I'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
So for those listening to this interview, in case you don't know, Denise, actually I'll let you tell them. How did you hear about me? How did you guys come about learning about Mr. Brian Hooper?
Okay, so I learned through an ex-husband. So
Okay.
um, because I had mentioned that I was going to go to Ghana, and yeah, and he told me about you.
Okay.
So
How
that
did
was
he
good.
say he heard about me? Did he tell
On the
you?
radio or
Okay.
something. Somebody
Yeah.
was doing an interview with you.
Yep, I did a radio interview. Yeah,
Yeah,
correct, correct.
right.
So,
So, and then from there, I just like, I want to go when you go next time.
yeah.
And he kept in touch, and here we are. My
How many
first
weeks?
trip.
How many weeks have you been on this trip with me, you, Kevin, and Tamala? How long have we been in Ghana?
It'll be 11 days total that we have been in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Cool, cool. So you've been with me 11 days in Ghana, Denise. So this is the part of the interview where I'm gonna walk away, and I want you to tell the camera how those 11 days have been, how your experiences with me have been, your experiences with Nana Prempe have been. Tell them, keep it raw, real, uncut, just your experiences and how you perceive me and Prempe and us as individuals. And yeah, just tell them
Okay.
the pros and cons.
You
If
don't
you can
gotta
tell
walk
them if
away.
I'm an asshole,
Hey,
it's all
no,
good.
you don't gotta
Let
walk
it out.
away.
Tell them about.
Because actually, I felt like I need to come back again for myself. I feel like I kind of wanted to do more than I did because it was more like, it ended up being more like a business trip. And that's fine because we needed to figure out some things on the business side, but it just turned out into being more of a business trip than I would have wanted. Um, I was okay with my down days. Brian has been great with introducing me to Mr. Prempe, and he was really he came and got me one morning and just took me to where I wanted to get some things done. So that did work out okay. But uh, there was a lot of riding in the car, and I didn't like that. I don't know. uh, but that's all right. I'll get used to it next time. Um, but Brian did a good job as far as introducing us to some really good people. We came to One Africa and met Mother Amicus, and she's very inspiring. So I've been very inspired by her, by Brian being so young and of the generation he is, doing these things. Just don't see people his age doing these kind of things, and I think that's a good thing. So he could be a good example for some other folks that are younger and even maybe older. But he made the trip fine. He did. So, and I'm not holding back. You are you yourself are just you go yourself in a lot of different ways too. So keeping up with Brian at some points was kind of interesting, but I wish I could have went on a couple walks with you when you were out walking around and stuff by yourself. But you told me to get out and walk on my own. So.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right. So I'll do that next time. That's my first time here when he told me to go and walk on my own. Anyway, but it turned out really good. I kind of had some reservations before I came, meeting the different people, how it was going to be. But I came like an open book, and I think you got to come like an open book. If you've already got preconceived ideas, you got to get rid of them. Yes, you do.
Right.
So, and that's really all. And Prempe's family was great. His wife, Linda, I love her. She's just great. Everybody that I met has been warm and affectionate and, yeah, hug you, welcome you. Some people looked at me kind of hard. And I was told it was my skin color. So that's all good. But I'm still African American for those of you who don't believe it. Right? Gangster. So, all right, I'm done.
All right, y'all. That was the end of this interview. Denise, appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for this lovely interview.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see y'all in Ghana next year, man. 2020. We're going to do it big. Can't wait to get back here, man. It's been an amazing experience. Ghana, I love you, man. Hey, y'all better come, man. Y'all missing out. My people, y'all, we got to get here by the numbers, y'all. We missing out. Missing on a lot of amazing things and opportunities. So I'm here, man. I'm on my way back to the States today, but you know I'm gonna be back next year. I gotta come every year until my house built. Love.